Getting ready to resume some softball action. Thank you very much for tuning in this afternoon as we have got the home team LaJunta Lady Tigers hosting the visiting Southeast Colorado Angels. Pardon the technical difficulties from earlier, but we are back on our YouTube and Facebook pages. Swing and a miss there by the batter for the LaJunta Lady Tigers. That is number 15, Isabel Aragon, pitcher versus pitcher. You're surprised to see her still batting as well. But it just goes to show her resilience. 0-2 count. Pitch, swing, but the miss. She will be struck out swinging by Anna Woolert. To my count, that is Woolert's 7th strikeout of the day. So far, notching 2 each inning heading into this one. Now coming to bat, the middle of the order, Madeline Tafoya. On deck is Vasquez, in the hole, Ayana Torres. Yep, the lone lefty of today's game so far. 7-0 is the score. As according to the scoreboard, no hits allowed by Woolert either. Pitch, swing and a miss there. Makes it 0-1 on Tafoya. Yeah, the Angels, really in the driver's seat here. They lead the game 7 runs to nothing with 6 hits on the day. Man, that second inning, 3 doubles in a row with 4 runs batted in there. Pitch by Woolert. That one outside. 1-1 count for Tafoya. But we have got it back up and going on our YouTube and Facebook pages. Hey, let's thank sponsors like Brew Unto Others, A1 Rental and Sales, and GN Bank of Lamar Needs. Thank you to our sponsors. Pitch, swing. That one is fouled right over our heads. Make the count 1 ball, 2 strikes on the batter. That's Tafoya at bat. Vasquez on deck. Torres in the hole for the LaJunta Lady Tigers in their pink breast cancer awareness jerseys. Pitch. That one outside makes the count 2 balls, 2 strikes for the batter, Tafoya. But looking to get back-to-back strikeouts and notch her 8th of the day is Anna Woolert, the ace pitcher of the Angels. Been pitching since she was a freshman and has only gotten better and better as a junior. Very good for the Angels. Pitch, swing, that ball is hit and will bounce to Woolert and will be a single there, legged out by Madeline Tafoya. So runner on first, 1 out for LaJunta. Coming to bat, Jules Vasquez on deck, Torres. Let's thank some more sponsors like Cooks Floor & Wall, Community Insurance Agency, Tri-County Ford, and Coberly Realty. Thank you to our sponsors. Appreciate your support as well. Runner on first, 1 out. Pitch. Yeah, Madeline Tafoya reaching on the error there as was thrown to first base in time, but let go. So still with no hits on the day are the LaJunta Lady Tigers. Pitch, swing and a miss there. Makes the count 1 ball, 1 strike on the batter. That is Vasquez. Last regular season softball game we've got on tap for you. Then we'll have regionals next week and then state the following week. Now pitch, that one down low, making the count 2 balls, 1 strike on the batter, Vasquez. Let's thank some more sponsors like Wallace Gas and Oil, Fellowship Credit Union, Cook Oil Company in Walsh, and Tavern 1301. Thank you to all of them for sponsoring these sports broadcasts. 2-1 count, runner on first, 1 out. That one is hit fair. It's fair, will be an easy 2-3 put out because the batter there, Vasquez, thought it was fouled. But nope, will be out there. Good work there by Bittner. Catch it just in time. The catcher for SECO. So now 2 outs, runner on second. Coming to bat, Ayana Torres, another lefty for the LaJunta Lady Tigers. Now pitch by Anna Woolert. That one in the zone, no swing, making the count 0 balls, 1 strike. Let's also thank Prowers Medical Center, Golden Plains Insurance Agency, and McClave State Bank for sponsoring these sports broadcasts. Now pitch, that one outside. The runner on second, taking pretty generous leads each time, is Madeline Tafoya. Currently have Torres at bat, Herrera on deck. 1-1 count for the batter, 2 outs, that one outside. Bittner drop in it a little bit. Oh, and then overthrew it. And all the way in left field, Madeline Tafoya will be safe there on another error by the Angels. As LaJunta notching in their first run. Tafoya stole home to make the score 1-7. They score their first run off just a couple errors there by the Angels. Pitch, swing, that ball hit fair, bounces to Woolert. Will be an easy 1-3 put out to end the fourth inning, but not before the Angels self-destructed in just a tiny bit there and allowing the first run of the game. There goes the shutout, but scoreboard after 4 full innings of play, 7-1. The Angels still lead this game considerably. We're going to take a 30-second break, and then we're back here on KVAY.
No hits, 2 errors, and nobody left.
Thank you very much for tuning in. We have got a softball broadcast for you as you are listening to your sports authority, KVAY, be it you're tuning in on the radio or on our YouTube and Facebook pages for online video streaming. After 4 innings of play, the Angels lead this game 7-1 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. 6 hits for them. They've committed 3 errors, though, while LaJunta scoring their first run on a couple of errors, courtesy of the Angels there. And they have not gathered any hits today. But Angels, very strong batting lineup. Here comes the bottom of the order. Savannah Brown at bat. Maddie Wirtz on deck. Bailey Sierra in the hole. Hey, let's thank Eads Consumer Supply, Ace Tire Service, Peacock Funeral Home, and Evergreen Electric LLC. Thank you to them for sponsoring these sports broadcasts. Isabel Aragon still pitching for LaJunta. That one outside, making the count 1-0. As Aragon, tweaking her ankle a couple times throughout the game. It was about a 5-6 minute stoppage for her to make sure everything was all right as the pitcher, but she will continue pitching and batted as well. That one way inside makes the count 2-0 for the batter, Savannah Brown. Now, top of the 5th inning, Angels lead this game 7-1. If the Angels were able to score 4 runs here and not allow any, they would win via the mercy rule. That one drops in the zone, just barely, making the count 2 balls, 1 strike on Savannah Brown. As last time these two teams faced, saw the Angels win via a mercy rule, 12-2 in that 5th inning. Pitch. That one called strike, making the count 2 balls, 2 strikes on Brown. But LaJunta looking to battle their way out of this. Let's see if they can do it. As the Angels lead 7-1, they have no runners, no outs here in the top of the 5th inning. Pitch. That one way inside makes the count full for the batter, Savannah Brown. On deck, Wirtz in the hole. Sierra, the 7-8-9 batters for the SECO Angels. Righty batter, righty pitcher. As Isabel Aragon, let's see, strikes her out looking. Isabel Aragon able to get a little something there for her. With the backwards K. Is now come to bat. Maddie Wirtz, no runners, 1 out. Maddie Wirtz at bat. Pitch, that one drops outside the zone, making the count 1-0 count on the no swing by Wirtz. Hey, let's also thank Bison Title Company, Tri-State Body Shop, and Arc Valley Vision Care for sponsoring these sports broadcasts. Appreciate the support. Pitch, that one way inside, making the count 2-0. Angels lead 7-1. They're riding a 13-game winning streak, 14-2 overall, are ranked 4th in the state when it comes to 3A softball. Now pitch, that one way out, will be 3-0 count for Wirtz, as Aragon's control starting to wane a little bit. Because, it's a hot one, but shade finally on us just a little bit here, as it was getting hot earlier. But, thankfully fall, sun goes down a little quicker now. 3-0 count, pitch by Aragon. That one in the zone, though, will be called a strike. Still no swing of the bat by Maddie Wirtz. Angels have no runners and a 1 out here. Top of the 5th inning as they hold a 6-run lead. Pitch to Wirtz. That one dropping in the zone once again. Aragon, this is became her trademark this game. gets behind the count on 3-0, and then in comes the strikes, make the count 3-2 on the batter. Matty Wirtz, 1 out for SECO. Swing, that ball is hit. It's going center field, and will be caught. Great catch by the center fielder there for the LaJunta Lady Tigers. 2 up, 2 down. No runners, 2 outs. Coming to bat, very bottom of the order is Bailey Sierra.
Batting for the Angels, Bailey Sierra.
Bailey Sierra at bat. On deck, Shine. But the LaJunta Lady Tigers looking to keep themselves alive here, as does not look like it'll be a SECO mercy rule today. They lost the shutout as well in that 4th inning. First pitch way out, make the count 1-0 for Sierra. Hey, let's thank BJ's Burger and Beverage, Lopez Tree Trimming of Lamar, and Eagle Carports and Dirksen Buildings by Jeff Hernandez. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. That's an easy 3 up, 3 down for LaJunta, as Bailey Sierra hitting that one, lobbing it down first baseline, will be picked up by the first baseman. So that is the first scoreless inning for the Angels, as they still lead the game 7-6. We're going to take a 30-second break, and then we're back here on KVOI to bring you the bottom of the 5th inning.
The ceremonies tonight. Homecoming football tomorrow.
Getting ready to resume our broadcast. Thank you very much for tuning in this afternoon. LaJunta hosting at SECO in a pretty good matchup so far. 7-1 is the score between the home team LaJunta Lady Tigers and the visiting SECO Angels. And the scoreboard reads 7-1 heading into the bottom of the 5th. It is the LaJunta Lady Tigers really locked in there on when it came to their fielding. 3 up, 3 down in that 5th inning. That was the first inning in this game that the Angels didn't score. They scored 1 in the 1st, 3rd, and 4th, and then a big 4-run explosion in the 2nd. Bottom of the 5th getting underway. Still pitching for SECO is Anna Woolert. Hey, let's also thank the Hanger Liquor Store in Wiley, Savage Irrigation, and the McClave School District. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. Now pitch, swing, fouls it. Off the ump, it seemed, as he shakes it off. 0-1 count for the batter. For the LaJunta Lady Tigers, 11-11, heading into heading into this game, they're 11-11, ranked 15th in the state. Won't be hosting it regionals next week, but have a good odds of making it to the round of 16 state tournament on the 24th and 25th. That one in the zone and no swing there. Currently batting for LaJunta, that is a number 2, Natalia Herrera. That one outside, making the count 1 ball, 2 strikes on the right-handed batter. Playing second base. 1 ball, 2 strikes. No outs, no runners. Bottom of the 5th. LaJunta trailing by 6 runs against SECO. Looking to mount a comeback. Let's see if they can do that here at Tippy Martinez Field with a rabid fan base. Swing and a miss, though, as that'll be another strikeout. 8th of the day for Anna Woolert. 1 out, no runners. Coming to bat, Allison Pounds, the designated hitter. Hey, big thank you as well to the Wiley School District and AgriPros and Freedom Ag by Brent Wirtz. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. Appreciate the support. As Allison Pounds at bat. Pitch, swing, miss, 0-1 count. Anna Woolert looking to notch in another strikeout. Let's see if she can get that done as well. Hey, let's thank Hoffman Insurance, Garden City Regional Airport, and Rancher Supply Lamar and LaJunta. Thank you to them for sponsoring these sports broadcasts. As Allison Pound, swinging for that one as well, as that one almost in the dirt, making the count 0-2 on the count. No balls, 2 strikes on Pounds. As that one fouled hard into the backstop, but still an 0-2 count for her. 1 out, no runners for LaJunta. Pounds at bat on deck. Mondragon to close off the batting order. Then in the hole is Gonzalez. 0-2 count. Anna Woolert gears up the pitch. That one is swung on, and it is missed. Back-to-back swing and strikeouts, courtesy of Anna Woolert of the Angels, the junior pitcher, the ace for him for a reason. Now here comes Kat Mondragon of LaJunta. 2 outs, no runners for him here in the bottom of the 5th inning. The Angels lead this game 7-1. Pitch, swing, fouls it just barely. Will roll to the SECO dugout. Let's thank some more sponsors like People's Credit Union of Lamar and Springfield, Colorado Mills, Cheyenne County Abstract in Cheyenne Wells, and Cook Oil Fuel Services in Walsh. Thank you to all our sponsors. As Mondragon at bat with an 0-1 count, and a Woolert with the pitch. Lets that one by, called ball. Will be a 1-1 count. But LaJunta still not favorable position for Mondragon here at bat. 1-1 count, but no runners and 2 outs here. Bottom of the 5th, they trail by 6 against SECO. Pitch. That one is swung on, foul down the first baseline, and once again making the count 1-2. Looking for 3 straight strikeouts. Looking for a perfect inning, an immaculate inning here. A perfect inning here for Anna Woolert. 3 straight strikeouts. 1-2 count. Pitch. Swing. That ball is hit though. Will fall down the first baseline, down right field. That'll be a single hit by Mondragon. So now runner on first, 2 outs for LaJunta. Here comes the top of their order. Marley Gonzalez coming to bat. On deck, Chloe Nunez. In the hole, Isabel Aragon. Let's thank some more sponsors like the historic Cow Palace Inn, Lamar Auto Parts, and J&N Shoes, and Mr. D Sports. Marley Gonzalez, the right-handed batter of LaJunta at bat. Pitch, swing and a miss there, 0-1 count. Running on first is Mondragon. LaJunta trailing by 6 here in the bottom of the 5th. Ranked 15th in the state, while SECO ranked 4th. Woolert with the pitch. That one popped right over my head. There into hitting the concessions booth right behind us. 0-2 count. Yeah, got a beautiful view thanks to Arc Valley Vision Care Lamar and LaJunta right behind the backstop. And thank you for tuning in here on KVAY, be it on the radio or on our YouTube and Facebook pages. 0-2 count on the batter. That one, passed ball, gets past Bittner. Runner on first, will steal second. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the batter here. Batting is Marley Gonzalez. Hey, let's also thank Da Vinci Physical Therapy, Brew Unto Others, and A1 Rental and Sales. Thank you to our sponsors. Pitch, high up, passed ball once again, just like that. 2 passed balls thrown by Woolert. Sends a runner from first all the way to third. As now 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on third for LaJunta. They are down by 6 runs here. Bottom of the 5th inning here at home. Here at Tippy Martinez Field as shade is finally upon us. Pitch, swing, fouls it into the backstop right in front of us. Reverberation affecting the camera just a little bit. Runner on third, 2-2 count for the batter Gonzalez. Anna Woolert looking for a 3rd strikeout this inning. Pitch, that one in the middle, down the zone. After 5 full innings of play, scoreboard reads 7-1 still in favor of the visiting Southeast Colorado Angels. We're going to take a 30-second break, then we're back on KVAY to bring you the top of the 6th inning. Getting ready to continue our coverage of this softball game between the home team LaJunta Lady Tigers and the visiting Southeast Colorado Angels, a co-op in just their 2nd year of official existence. You know, the athletes were playing with each other for a couple years prior at Wiley, being a part of that program, but the co-op, the Angels, made out of athletes from Eads, McClave, and Wiley. Last year was their first official season, which saw them which saw them go all the way to state and fell only in the semifinals to the eventual state champion, Eaton. Now there will be a pitching change. Pitching will be Madeline Tafoya, as Isabel Aragon will complete 5 innings. As they were tough for her. There were some tough ones as she fell down, clutched her ankle a couple times. Hope everything is all right with her. But now she will get subbed. In comes Madeline Tafoya to pitch. Going to take another 30-second break. Then we're back here on KVAY to bring you the beginning of the top of the 6th inning. Getting ready to bring you some more softball action. Top of the 6th inning underway. Madeline Tafoya is now the batter. First pitch is way low. Gets past the catcher. 1-0 count for the batter. Lexi Schotten on deck. Gierman in the hole. Bittner very top of the order for the Angels. They lead this game 7-1 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard.
Let's go, Matt, right here, kid.
As to my count, Isabel Aragon retiring after 5 full innings pitched. Another inside ball there. And once again, these statistics I'm giving are unofficial, but to my count, Aragon allowed about 6 hits. I believe all runs scored on her, all 7 of them were earned. Had 6 strikeouts, though, and 4 walks issued. Pitch swung on. That one is popped high up. I don't think it's going to go far enough. Right fielder will comfortably catch it there. So will be caught there by the right fielder. Now coming back, Kennedy Gierman, the designated hitter. On deck, Dixie Bittner in the hole, Kara Wilson. Let's thank some more sponsors like GN Bank of Lamar Needs, Cook's Floor and Wall, Community Insurance Agency, and Tri-County Ford. Thank you to our sponsors. As the Angels have 1 out and no runners on base. Gierman, first pitch to her is a ball down low. Yeah, next game for us here on KVAY tomorrow. I'll have the call, 7 p.m. start time. Eads hosting Cheyenne Wells in a big 6-man league football game. Pitch, that one hit by by Kennedy Gierman right down the third baseline. And their head coach, Tandy Bittner there. Nice barehanded catch by him. Making the count 1-1 for Gierman. After rocketing that foul ball towards her own coach. Pitching here, Madeline Tafoya now for LaJunta. That one way out. 2 balls, 1 strike. Isabel Aragon, a little worrying watching her pitch earlier because fell down a couple times. And that second time in that 4th inning, really clutching her ankle. And then came back and pitched another 2 innings and did pretty good on the day for him. As now pitching in relief is Madeline Tafoya. Tafoya with the pitch. That one swung on but missed. Making the count 2 balls, 2 strikes for the current batter, Gierman. Angels have no runners and 1 out. Top of the 6th inning, they lead the game 7-1 against LaJunta. Let's also thank Carberly Realty, Wallace Gas and Oil, and Fellowship Credit Union. Thank you to them for sponsoring these sports broadcasts. Pitch, high, makes the count full for Gierman. Gierman, full count for her. Madeline Tafoya pitching. Pitching in relief, looking for her first strikeout. Now pitch, swing, a miss, and she gets it as she strikes out Gierman swinging. 3 up, 3 down. We got him like that in the 5th inning, looking to do so again here in the 6th. Top of the 6th inning, Angels, 2 outs, no runners. Now batting is Dixie Bittner, who can be a bit of a slugger for him. Got him a double with 2 runs batted in that 2nd inning to really start their scoring off on the right foot. Pitch, swing, fouls it over the right side of the backstop into the parking lot just about. 0-1 count for Bittner, no runners, 2 outs, top of the 6th. Angels lead this game by 6 runs still. Still a considerable lead. Entering the last couple of innings. Pitch, that one high, makes the count 1-1. Let's thank some more sponsors like Cook Oil Company in Walsh, Tavern 1301, Prowers Medical Center, and Golden Plains Insurance Agency. Thank you to our sponsors. 1-0 count for Bittner. Excuse me, 1-1 count. Pitch. Swung. That ball is hit foul down the third baseline. Make the count 1 ball, 2 strikes on Bittner. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Bittner. No runners and 2 outs, top of the 6th. They lead the game by 6 runs, though, with so far 6 hits on the day. With, to my count, believe 4 hits in that second inning for him. Really exploded there. Pitch on way in, makes the count 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs for number 22, the catcher for the Southeast Colorado Angels. 2 balls, 1 strike for the batter, Madeline Tafoya. Gears up the pitch. That one is hit, but just barely. Shortstop. Oh, overthrows. She will reach on error, will Dixie Bittner. Don't know. I don't think she really had it legged out. So will be an error. Third of the game there for LaJunta. Hey, let's thank some more sponsors like McClave State Bank, Eads Consumer Supply, Ace Tire Service, and Peacock Funeral Home. We thank each and every one of our sponsors. As now batting is Kara Wilson on deck, and a Wooler in the hole. Emma Wooler, the 4-5-6 batters for SECO. Pitch. That one is swung on. It is hit fair. Will roll to third base. Third base will get her out at first for a quick 5-3 put out. After 5.5 innings of play, the scoreboard reads 7 runs to 1 in favor of the Southeast Colorado Angels. We're going to take a 30-second break, then we're back to bring you the bottom of the 6th inning. Getting ready to resume our coverage of this softball game for you. The home team, LaJunta Lady Tigers, getting ready to bat here. Bottom of the 6th inning, but they trail this game 7 runs to 1 as the Angels score on a 1 in the first, 2 in the second, and then 1 apiece in the third and fourth as well. Still batting for SECO will be Anna Woolert. Getting ready for the 6th inning she's pitched, I believe. About 9 strikeouts on the day for the junior Woolert. As Bittner coming out here to catch for him once again. Very good catcher is Dixie Bittner for the Southeast Colorado Angels. Hey, let's thank some more sponsors like Evergreen Electric, Bison Title Company, Tri-State Body Shop, Arc Valley Vision Care, and Scooters Coffee. We thank each and every one of our sponsors. As the bottom of the 6th inning about to get underway. Batting will be second in the order. Chloe Nunez on deck will be, don't know if it'll be Aragon or not because she's on deck. We might see a substitution for her, though, due to, the ankle problems that she was suffering earlier in the game. But she pitched a pretty good game in the first 5 innings. Pitching in relief for her is Madeline Tafoya. But now, after all that, bottom of the 5th getting underway. Bottom of the 6th, excuse me. Fouled it right into the backstop, right in front of us. Got a beautiful view thanks to Arc Valley Vision Care Lamar LaJunta. Bottom of the 6th underway. 7-1 is the score. The Angels lead by 6. Batting for LaJunta, Chloe Nunez. Now pitch, swing. That ball is hit fair. And will be a wonderful throw there from the shortstop Wilson, able to find first baseman Lexi Shotton. Man, what a throw there by Wilson. Wonderful there when it comes to shortstop. So 1 out, no runners. As now batting for LaJunta. Now pitch, swing and a miss there by number 4, Jasa Ramirez. Pitch hitting for Isabel Aragon. Swing and a miss there, makes it 0-1. I believe that is a new face over there for the Angels playing third base, Kraft. That one just a little low. Make the count 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, no runners on base. LaJunta batting as they have a 1 run on the board. They've got 1 run, but they trail by 6. Pitch, swing and a miss there, makes the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hey, let's thank BJ's Burger and Beverage, Lopez Tree Trimming of Lamar, and Eagle Carports and Dirksen Buildings by Jeff Hernandez. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. As that pitch thrown a little inside, making the count 2 balls, 2 strikes on the batter, Ramirez. On deck for him is Tafoya, in the hole, Vasquez. As yeah, to say cool, it's getting cooler here in LaJunta, but they still have got a bunch of fans here. And Angels bringing in a good bit of a crowd as well. Foul ball. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes on Ramirez. With no runners. No runners on base. 1 out. Bottom of the 6th inning. Angels still hold a commanding 6-run lead. You know, beat the number 8 ranked Lamar Lady Thunder on Tuesday by 6 runs as well. That pitch called strike in the zone. No swing. Will be a backwards K. Another one issued by Anna Woolert, who's having herself one heck of a season when it comes to pitching at the circle. So now 2 outs, no runners, coming to bat. Madeline Tafoya, now pitcher versus pitcher. Starter for the Angels against the reliever for LaJunta. That one in the zone, no swing, making the count 0-1. Hey, let's also thank the Hanger Liquor Store in Wiley, Savage Irrigation, and the McClave School District. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. Is checking her swing just in time is Madeline Tafoya. This LaJunta team has been pretty good at checking their swings today. Which, you know, a bad check swing, you know, will cost you an out sometimes. Well, a good check swing will really save you. That one in the zone, no swing once again, making the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tafoya still yet to actually swing. As looking for her 2nd straight strikeout, Anna Woolert to end the bottom of the 6th inning. They lead the game 7-1 to SECO. Swing fouls it right in front of my face, scared me for a second. As yeah, the camera for us, feeling the reverberations a little there. As 1 ball, 2 strikes for the batter, Tafoya. Lefty batter, righty pitcher. Here comes the pitch. Swing, that ball is hit over into the left field. Emma Woolert trying to dive for it, but will be a double ripped by Madeline Tafoya. As Tafoya putting on, I believe, the 2nd hit of the day for LaJunta. Now coming to bat is Jules Vasquez. On deck, Ayana Torres. So LaJunta looking to mount at something of a comeback. They have runner on 2nd, but still 2 outs. They trail 7-1 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. That one swung on and missed. 0-1 count. Now, here comes the getting ready for the pitch. 0-1 count for the batter. Vasquez pitch. That one below the zone. Yeah, Tafoya, she takes pretty generous leads there, especially at 2nd base. But then, you know, goes back to base anytime the Angels look at her. You don't want to risk it. As the count is 1 ball, 1 strike for the batter, Jules Vasquez. Hey, let's also thank the Wiley School District and AgriPros and Freedom Ag by Brent Wirtz. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. As the batter lets that one by, called ball. 2 balls, 1 strike on Vasquez. The batter for LaJunta. They trail this game by 6 runs against the SECO Angels. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Here comes the pitch. Swing, but the miss. As Vasquez gets a strike, making the count 2-2. And Woolert looking for another strikeout here to close out the 6th inning. Let's see if she can do it. As Vasquez at bat. Woolert with the pitch. Swing, fouls it. Oh, Might have beamed Maddie Wirtz there in the dugout there, just standing right there, as it was just rocketed right to her legs. Might have just hit the fence though, but still scary. Getting rocketed by a foul ball in your own dugout. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second for LaJunta, bottom of the 6th. Pitch, that one outside, makes the count full for the batter, Jules Vasquez. To my count, only issuing 1 walk so far on the day is Anna Woolard. Might be issuing her second here. Full count here for the batter. Anna Woolard gears up the pitch. Swing, that ball is hit fair, will drop, and runner on second. Tafoya running all the way home, and will be a double hit by Jules Vasquez. As LaJunta cutting the deficit to just 5 now. As an RBI double, scores Madeline Tafoya. Make the score 2-7 in favor of SECO still. Good work by Jules Vasquez. So now batting is Ayana Torres. That one outside. Running on second is Vasquez, also taking generous leads here, but then running back. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second. As LaJunta scored another run this inning, they have cut the deficit to 2-7 as the score. That ball is hit fair down the left line and gets past Emma Wooler. Runner home, and the batter going all the way to third. Oh, that'll be an in-the-park home run by Ayana Torres, as that'll be a homer in the park home run. Cut the deficit to just 3 runs there. A 2-run in the park home run. Don't see those too often. Hit by Ayana Torres. Good work from her for LaJunta to cut the deficit to 4-7. They've scored 3 runs here in the bottom of the 6th. They'll still have a 7th to play. Angels, Coach Tandy Bittner talking to his team out there, making sure everything is all right, making sure they're good to go. As just like that, the LaJunta Lady Tigers scoring 3 quick runs. And LaJunta only trailing 4-7 now on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. Have cut their deficit in half just in the bottom of the 6th. But, don't have too much time. They have no runners and 2 outs. Coming to bat now, Natalia Herrera on deck, pounds in the hole Mondragon, the 7-8-9 batters. Hey, let's thank Hoffman Insurance Agency, Garden City Regional Airport, Rancher Supply of Lamar and LaHunta, and People's Credit Union of Lamar and Springfield. Thank you to all them for sponsoring these sports broadcasts. 0-1 count as Herrera swinging and missing. Still pitching for the Angels will be Anna Woolard. Pitch, that one outside. Anna Woolard only giving up 1 hit in those first 5 innings, but now 3 hits here in the bottom of the 6th. When it rains, it pours. The LaJunta Lady Tigers putting in the work here. Pitch, swing, that ball is hit fair. Will roll, third baseman will throw to first, and she'll be out. Nice 3-1, or nice 5-3 put out there. Nice 5-3 put out. Nice 5-3 put out. Now we are beginning the top of the 7th inning. After 6 full innings of play, the scoreboard reads 7-4 in favor of the visiting Angels. We're back in 30 seconds here on KVAY. Thank you very much for tuning in this now evening. Started in the afternoon, now nearing about 2 hours of game time as the game started about a little after 4:30. Angels lead this game 7-4 as the LaJunta Lady Tigers cutting their deficit in half. We're down 7-1 entering the 6th inning. Didn't let the Angels score and then scored 3 themselves. off of a Jules Vasquez, a double, and then an in-the-park homer hit by Ayanna Torres. Bounced, sent that pupper deep down on the third baseline, hit fair, then rolled foul, and, it was just a tough get for Emma Wooler on left, playing left field. Now Anna Wooler at bat. Pitcher versus pitcher. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Swing. Fouls it just barely. 0-1 count. Hey, let's thank some more sponsors like Colorado Mills, Cheyenne County Abstract in Cheyenne Wells, and Cook Oil Fuel Services in Walsh. Thank you to our sponsors. Appreciate the support. 0-1 count for the batter. No runners, no outs. Pitch. That one a little high. Making them count 1 ball, 1 strike. And a Wooler at bat for the Angels. This will be their last attempt to bat here. Would like to notch some runs. Haven't, scored the first 4 innings, but haven't scored since then. Madeline Tafoya pitch. Swung on. That one is hit right into the glove of Tafoya. A quick 1-3 put out. A pitcher to the catcher, or pitcher to first base. 1 out, no runners. Now come to bat Emma Woolert. On deck, Savannah Brown. Let's thank some more sponsors like the historic Cap Allison, Lamar Auto Parts, and J&N Shoes, and Mr. D Sports. Thank you to all our sponsors. Appreciate the support we get from you. Pitch, swing, fouled right over my head. Almost into the street there. 0-1 count. Yeah, Tig Martinez Field, right next to the street. But, it's kind of nice. Parking lot is right there. You also got to be careful. I like to park kind of far away here or else they'll get you. 0-1 count for the batter, Emma Woolert. Here comes the pitch from Tafoya. Swung on. That one is hit over the third baseman's head. Will roll into the shallow left field as Emma Woolert will stop there at first base, grabbing herself a hit. As first hit given up there by Madeline Tafoya, the relief pitcher, Isabel Aragon for LaJunta, pitching 5 full innings. To my count, 7 earned runs allowed on her, 6 hits, 6 strikeouts though, and 4 walks issued. Now batting, Savannah Brown. Pitch, high, 1-0 count. The Angels have a runner on first and 1 out. Top of the 7th inning. They do lead this game though, 7 runs to 4 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. This would be a big win for LaJunta if they could get the comeback win. SECO ranked 4th in the state on a 13-game winning streak. That one way in, making the count 2-0. Looking to pick off Woolert, running at first, unable to. Let's also thank Da Vinci Physical Therapy, Brew Unto Others, A1 Rental and Sales, and GN Bank of Lamar Needs. Thank you to all our sponsors. 2 balls, no strikes on the current batter, Savannah Brown. Madeline Tafoya of LaJunta, the Lady Tigers, with the pitch. That one way inside once again. Not having to swing the bat yet is Brown, making the count 3 balls, no strikes. Isabel Aragon was able to get herself out of the jam quite a few times throughout the game. Let's see if able to do it as well is Madeline Tafoya. 3-0 count. Savannah Brown at bat. Swings and misses, makes the count 3 balls, 1 strike on her. They have 1 out to the Angels and a runner on first. They do lead the game, but not by the commanding 6 like they were for a while. They only lead by 3 runs now. Madeline Tafoya with the pitch, 3-1 count. That one high up makes the count 4-1. Drawing the walk there is Savannah Brown. First walk issued by Madeline Tafoya. So now runners on first and second for the Angels. Coming to bat, Maddie Wirtz on deck. Bailey Sierra in the hole. Will be Alexi Sean to restart the batting order. Batting, Maddie Wirtz here. Pitch, high and outside, 1-0 count. Let's thank some more sponsors like Cook Wall, Community Insurance Agency, Tri-County Ford, and Coberly Realty. Thank you to our sponsors. 1 ball, no strikes for the batter. The runners on first and second for the Angels here in the top of the 7th. They lead the game by 3 runs. That one fouled over the LaJunta dugout. Making the count 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out here. Top of the 7th. Yeah, hey, next game for us will be tomorrow night. I'll have the call, about 7 p.m. start time. Eads hosting Cheyenne Wells in a big 6-man football game. Eads 2 in the state. Ranked 3rd is Cheyenne Wells. That pitch goes high and outside. 2 balls, 1 strike for the current batter. That is Maddie Wirtz. Madeline Tafoya pitching in relief here. Tafoya having one heck of a day as well when it comes to batting. and base running as well. As 3 balls, 1 strike on the current batter, Maddie Wirtz. A big thank you to AgriPros and Freedom Ag by Brent Wirtz for sponsoring this specific broadcast. Would also like to thank Wallace Gas and Oil, Fellowship Credit Union, and Cook Oil Company in Walsh. Thank you for tuning in here on the radio or on our YouTube and Facebook pages. Going by the names of KVAY 1057, pitched by Tafoya. That one is swung on and hit deep, but fouled into the fence there on the left side. Count now full for Maddie Wirtz. The Angels have a runner on first and second, 1 out, but a full count for the current batter, Maddie Wirtz. Hey, let's also thank Tavern 1301 and Prowers Medical Center for sponsoring the sports broadcast. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Pitch. That one is swung on just barely. Tried to check her swing, but fouled off the very base of her bat there. Count still full for Maddie Wirtz of the SECO Angels on a 13-game winning streak, recently dispatching of number 8 state-ranked Lamar, 9 runs to 3 on Tuesday. But now against LaJunta, having some troubles. That one fouled right behind her legs there, full count still. He has LaJunta ranked 15th in the state, still pretty solid seeding they'll get. We'll be in the upper half when it comes to regionals, so we'll be favored. And as long as you just win your first regional game, you will be guaranteed to go to state. But if you win regionals, you'll be guaranteed a higher seeding. Pitch. Swing and a miss there by Maddie Wirtz. Madeline Tafoya notching in her second strikeout of the day. Swinging there. Now here comes Bailey Sierra at the very bottom of the order. Angels have runners on first and second, but 2 outs. They only lead the game by 3 runs. LaJunta only scoring 1 run in the first 5, but then that 6th inning, they exploded for 3. They're looking to mount a comeback, are the Lady Tigers. Pitch. Trying to check her swing, unable to. 0-1 count on the batter, Bailey Sierra. Let's also thank Golden Plains Insurance, McClave State Bank, Eads Consumer Supply, and Ace Tire Service. Thank you to all our sponsors. Madeline Tafoya, pitch. Swing, that ball is hit right down the middle. Runner on second will run all the way home on the Bailey Sierra single with a run scored. So now runners on first and second. A run is scored there on the RBI single. Scoreboard now 8-4 in favor of SECO. Bailey Sierra, nice hit. Pitch, that one way in. Now here comes the very top of the order. Lexi Shawn at bat, Kennedy Gearman on deck, and then Dixie Bender in the hole. The 1-2-3 batters. Angels, top of the 7th inning, most likely the last inning. They have runners on first and second with 2 outs. Shotton swings, sends that one down right field, but will go foul. 1 ball, 1 strike for Shotton. Let's also thank Peacock Funeral Home, Evergreen Electric, Bison Title Company, Tri-State Body Shop, Arc Valley Vision Care, and Scooters Coffee. Thank you to all of our sponsors. We appreciate the support you give us. 1 ball, 1 strike for the current batter, Lexi Shotton of the Southeast Colorado Angels. Pitch, swing, that ball is hit, but will be picked up by shortstop. Throws it to third base, but she is safe. Will be a single ripped there by Lexi Shotton. So now bases loaded for the SECO Angels, but coming to bat, Kennedy Gearman hasn't had the best luck today at the plate for him. But she's looking to turn that around. They lead this game 8-4 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. Top of the 7th inning. Angels have 2 outs, but bases loaded up for them. Hey, big thank you to BJ's Burger and Beverage. Man, they got some good eats over there. And also Lopez Tree Trimming of Lamar. They always do a good job. And Eagle Carports and Dirksen Buildings by Jeff Hernandez. He's got some good things over there as well. Thank you to all them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. As Gearman sends that one high in the sky. Caught by the shortstop. Will be an easy infield fly to the 6th. After 6.5 full innings of play, the scoreboard reads 8-4 in favor of the Angels. We're getting ready to bring you the bottom of the 7th inning. Unless LaJunta is able to score at least 4 runs, will be the end of the game. Back in 30 seconds here on KVAY. Getting ready to bring you the coverage of the bottom of the 7th inning here at Tippy Martinez Field, a lovely field here in La Junta, with plenty of fans from both sides. As the Angels took an early lead in the game, 1-0 after the first inning, then notched in at 5 more runs after 3. They were up 6-0, but La Junta is starting to battle back a little. 8-4 is the score heading into the bottom of the 7th. Unless La Junta is able to score at least 4 runs, they will fall here in the last regular season game for both teams. The Angels, 14-2 overall, are currently riding a 13-game winning streak. Their only loss in this, against a team from the state of Colorado, is Eaton. And if you know about Eaton, I believe they've won the last 4 state championships. SECO, they actually made it all the way to the state semifinals last year before meeting Eaton and falling there. But Angels, very good season so far. While La Junta, a little bit more middling, but still solid nonetheless. 11-11 on the season, and we'll finish 3rd in the Tri-Peaks League. Lamar finishing 2nd. That one high up on the pitch, 1-0 count. Bottom of the 7th officially underway. Looking like Anna Woolert will pitch a full game. Batting the designated hitter for La Junta, Allison Pounds. On deck, Mondragon. Then in the hole, Gonzalez. Pitch, swing and a miss there, making the count 1-1. Let's also thank the Hanger Liquor Store in Wiley, Savage Irrigation, and McClave School District. Thank you to all them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. Pitch by Woolley. That one swung on and misses. It drops down low past Pound's bat. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs, no runners. The Angels just need 3 outs to end the game. As it's bottom of the 7th, La Junta, the home team, trail though by 4 runs. Will be a tough get for him to try to come back. Swing and a miss there by Pounds. Woolert gets her first in this 7th inning. As the Angels will most likely finish the game with 10 hits. Well, right now, La Junta only 4 hits, with 3 of them coming in at that great 6th inning for them. They're looking to keep their momentum going, but SECO looking to stop it. No runners, 1 out. Swing and a miss there by Mondragon at the very bottom of the order. Mondragon a big help in that 6th inning. Mondragon at bat. Oh, no balls, 1 strike. Lets that one by. Called ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey, big thank you as well to the Wiley School District and AgriPros and Freedom Ag by Brent Wirtz. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. Pitch, swing, fouled over the SECO dugout, makes the count 1 ball, 2 strikes for Mondragon. As this game started at 4:30, it started when it was about 88 degrees out, and now it's really chilled out, which is nice. Lights are up and on here at Tippy Martinez Field on a lovely evening. Swing, that ball is hit fair. Will roll. Carol Wilson, shortstop, has it to first base in time. Another great throw, courtesy of Carol Wilson. Unshakable there at shortstop. 2 outs for La Junta, no runners. Looking very favorable for the Angels, as Marley Gonzalez coming to bat. Could be the last at-bat of the regular season for La Junta, as they trail by 4 runs in the bottom of the 7th inning with 2 outs and no runners on base. Anna Woolert looking to finish off pitching a complete game, while La Junta looking to defy the odds and mount a comeback. Pitch, swing, that ball is hit fair. It's going center field. And a great catch by Savannah Brown in center field, as she is great out there as a center fielder. Savannah Brown, great catch. Fly out to the 8th. 3 up, 3 down. After 7 full innings of play, the scoreboard reads 8-4. The home team, La Junta Lady Tigers, fall against the visiting Southeast Colorado Angels. Angels now 15-2 on a 14-game winning streak, while La Junta 11-12. Will finish, I believe, 3rd in the Tri-Peaks League. The Southeast Colorado Angels will take the Tri-Peaks League title, going 8-0 in league play, 2-0 against all of their league opponents. Good work from both teams. We're going to take a 1-minute break, and then we're back to bring you the McClave State Bank postgame show. getting ready to bring you our post-game show. Thank you very much for tuning in this evening. The home team LaJunta Tigers fall to the visiting SECO Angels 8-4 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. This is the post-game show presented to you by McClave State Bank. How important is convenience? Well, what if you didn't have to drive to the bank and wait in line at the drive-thru? McClave State Bank now offering convenient mobile banking and mobile deposit. They offer fast, efficient service and a friendly staff that can handle all your banking needs. You'll save time with the convenience and ease of their online banking. And for even more convenience, stop by in Lamar, 309 East Olive. McClave State Bank, small enough to serve you well. Member FDIC. Final score 8-4. Angels win this one. They took an early 1-0 lead after one inning. Then 4 big runs in that second inning off a triple. They got a triple there. And then followed it up with a 2-run batted in on a double. Then a run batted in on double. Then a run batted in on a double. That was Dixie Bittner to Carol Wilson to Anna Wooler. Just 3 doubles in a row, scoring them 4 runs. It was good work by them. And then Lexi Schotten getting a sac fly with a run scored as well. Same with Anna Wooler there later in the 4th to make it 7-0. And then they didn't score again until that 7th inning when Bailey Sierra got a run batted in on a single. 10 hits for the Angels, 4 hits for the LaJunta Lady Tigers. Pretty good game. 8-4 final score as LaJunta mounted a little bit of a comeback there in that 6th inning, scoring 3 runs, but weren't able to get further after that. Finally, time to bring you the Golden Plains Insurance MVP. Golden Plains Insurance Lamar, Springfield, Walsh, Rocky Ford needs, bringing a lifetime of experience to the table when they discuss your farm and ranch insurance needs. They're committed to you, not just some corporation. So they have the freedom and authority to create the perfect policy, custom designed for your operation, independent and homegrown just like you. Golden Plains Insurance, prepared for your future. For LaJunta, Isabel Aragon, getting injured, a couple times, falling to the ground, clutching her ankle. Hate to see that, but she pushed through and pitched one heck of a game while she was in there. And then also got some good hits as well. So, heart of a lion on her, heart of a tiger, really, for Isabel Aragon. Madeline Tafoya, really carried the team when it came to batting. Got him that first run after drawing a walk, then stealing some bases, then getting there. And then ripped a double later on as well. And then pitched in relief, only allowing allowing 4 hits, but only 1 run. Good work by Tafoya at the plate and relief pitching. And along with them, Jules Vasquez with that big double. And, man, that inside the park homer by Ayana Torres. Whoo, boy, that got the LaJunta fans here amped. But then looking at the SECO Angels, Anna Wooler, great game. To my count, once again, these statistics are unofficial. I think I do an all right job at it, but, nothing confirmed here. To my count, Anna Wooler pitching one heck of a game, allowing 4 hits over 7 complete innings, 3 earned runs on her, 11 strikeouts, and 1 walkout, and 1 walk issued. And then Anna Wooler, when it went to hitting, got a sac fly and a double with a run batted in, so had 2 runs batted in. Courtesy of her. Dixie Bittner, 2 runs batted in as well. Did great as the catcher, as always. Bailey Sierra, Savannah Brown, very good in the bottom of the order as well. Lexi Shaw and Carol Wilson, always doing good work as the leadoff and cleanup hitters, respectively. But yeah, we're going to give the Golden Plains Insurance MVP to Anna Wooler. 2 runs batted in on the day and 11 strikeouts issued with just 1 walk delivered. Great work by Wooler of the SECO Angels. She'll earn our Golden Plains Insurance MVP, and that'll do it. 8-4 final score. Angels take down LaJunta. Angels end the regular season off 15-2 on a 14-game winning streak heading into regionals next week, while LaJunta falling to 11-12, ranked 15th in the state. Will not be hosting, but definitely going to regionals next week, while SECO definitely will be hosting. But yeah, final score, 8-4. That'll be our final regular season softball broadcast. We're going to wait till Monday to see what all the regions look like, and then come next Friday and Saturday, regional softball coming your way. But that'll do it. SECO takes down LaJunta. Before I sign off, big thank you to all the following for sponsoring this specific broadcast, and that is BJ's Burger and Beverage, Lopez Tree Trimming of Lamar, Eagle Carports and Dirksen Buildings by Jeff Hernandez, the Hanger Liquor Store in Wiley, the McClave School District, Savage Irrigation, the Wiley School District, and, of course, AgriPros and Freedom Ag by Brent Wirtz. Thank you to all of them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast as the Angels take down LaJunta 8-4. Next broadcast coming your way tomorrow, 7 p.m. I'll have the call. Eads hosting Cheyenne Wells, 6-man football. Eads ranked second in the state. Cheyenne Wells ranked third. Ooh, boy, that's going to be a big one, and it's a league matchup as well. So be sure to tune in here on KVAY tomorrow night for that 6-man football game. I was your broadcaster this afternoon and evening, Ethan Smith-Senna. Thank you, as always, to Christy back at the station for board hopping. You're listening to 105.7 FM KVAY. As always, you have a great rest of your night.